Hello, Pio Nation. There we go. Making sure the camera actually shows me. Hello, welcome back. My name is Matt Williamson. Once again, we're watching Marietta College Esports. In just a matter of moments, we will have our League of Legends team go up against Fort Hays State University. Everyone's in the lobby. Fort Hays is already saying they're ready. So Marietta might be ready in just a matter of moments. I'm just checking here right now to make sure that I don't miss anything. Right now, I can tell you that Marietta will be on the blue side for this first best-of-3 match. And, of course, that means Fort Hays State will be on the red side. I'm not even so sure I want to go over the starting lineup just yet because they may be starting any second. Yeah, they're checking to see if I'm ready. So we'll do all the intro stuff after we get through Champ Select because we are going to start that right about... I want to say now. Now? Hello? Everyone said they're ready. Let's start this up. Hello? I'm waiting here. Okay, there we go! So let's see what everyone will be picking, or at least, well, I guess what they're going to be banning first.
If I want your opinion,
So we're going to see Vi being banned out by the Pioneers. Hays wants to do. They're going to take out the Ahri, taking that away from Yuki. Not a surprise. She loves the Ahri. Let's see what the next ban would be. Got about 5 seconds to make their selection. And they're going to be taking out the Victor, a very strong mid-champion. Victor can be so overpowered if you're not careful. And the Diana is going to be taken out. Interesting choice. I think that's something that Crypto has been playing in the jungle sometimes. I think Yuki has played a bit too, but so far it loves her. And there goes the Braum. Will not see that at support. And now we'll see what that final ban will be.
No spark between us anyway.
And we're not going to see a Zeri this time. One of the newer ADCs. I have no idea what she does. That's how new she is. But we will not see her being played. So what will the Pioneers first pick? And that does open up some possibilities. And they're gonna, looks like, lock in that Seraphine. That could be flexed mid or support. I know Maximu loves to play the Seraphine. So they're gonna grab that. So how will Fort Hays respond to this? But they're hovering over the Jinx. See if they lock that in. And they will lock in the Jinx. Interesting choice because the Pioneers are doing some scouting and they like to play Jhin, but I guess we won't see any Jhin this time. And it's going to be a Nautilus as support. That is a support the Pioneers have struggled with this season. So we'll see what Marietta decides to do with that. We know what the bot lane is going to look like. So will Marietta try to pick an ADC that will counter that Jinx? And going to be going with that Caitlyn, that long range advantage. Over the Jinx, so great selection there. Now we'll see what the Pioneers will pick next. I would suspect they'll pick their jungler. That kind of makes sense to give that prior pick. Or no, they're actually going to go with the Cho'Gath for WRSO in the top lane. We'll see if Fort Hays wants to counter that or go with something else. They're going to take Kassadin. This is interesting. Blind picking Cassidy for the mid lane. BDG Maple must feel very confident about that Cassidy. But we'll see. Let's see what bans will come out by Fort Hayes and the Pioneers. We're going to take out the action. I can't pronounce his name. I'm sorry, folks. I don't think Yuki plays that a lot.
Let me at him.
We're going to take out the Jax in the top lane, which would be a great counter to Cho'Gath, so we will not see that. What would be the last ban for Fort Hayes?
As you wish.
Maybe Tryndamere. I'm not so sure why they did that. Because we don't play Tryndamere. But, okay. And no Rek'Sai for the jungle. We may be seeing a Jarvan in the jungle. Yes, we will see that Jarvan. Haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, we're gonna see Viego in the jungle. And now we're gonna see what Yuki will go with in the mid. At least I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. And that Seraphine's definitely gonna be support. I'm pretty sure of that, but let's see what Yuki wants to play. I'm gonna go with the Nico. He does like playing the Nico a lot. Actually, this could be a little bit of 4D chess here because Maximu also likes to play Nico at support. So we could see a Seraphine mid Nico support to try to bait out Fordays. But we'll see. What will be the top laner for them? Wait. How is that possible? There's gonna be a dodge there because that. I don't think that's possible. How are you able? How? I think there may be a bug in the game. How do you do double Viego? That shouldn't even be allowed. It was supposed to be a Mundo, apparently, but I've never seen a possibility of, like, 2 champions being picked like that. I mean, okay, if it's blind pick without any bans, yeah, but not in tournament draft. Okay. So we'll recreate the lobby. And we'll have to go through that again. But at least we know it'll be Mundo. So yeah, just letting sure that we correct. Okay, hold on. Not everyone's in. Yeah, let's get everyone in the lobby first. We'll get this figured out, folks. All right, we're getting everything here set up. If there's only any good news with this, we didn't mess it up this time. It's not our fault. This is not our fault, folks. We did not mess up the draft pick. Okay. I think everyone is in here. I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, they're doing the ready checks here. I'll just go ahead and refresh this. Okay. Alright, I think everything's good this time. Hopefully no clients crashes or anything weird going on. It's going to be the same band, same picks. The only difference is it'll be Mundo at top for Fort Hays State.
I'll beat it out of you.
But still, I've never seen that bug before where you can pick the same champion on both sides.
Playtime's over.
Hopefully everybody remembers what the bands were. I don't remember them.
Ignorant girl.
Okay, I've seen people in chat saying that they might have set it up. No. I've seen people in chat saying it could have been on blind, but the only thing about that is this. The lobby is actually an official Riot Games tournament code for this, so unless Riot Games messed up the code for the lobby, that shouldn't be the case. Because in collegiate League of Legends, or College League of Legends, all the teams are given a tournament code, and we use that to join the lobby. Getting all the picks through.
I'm going to remember this.
We're almost there, folks.
Let me at 'em. As you wish.
Alright, just one more in here. Okay, so we should see the Diego and Nico. Okay, then we should see Mundo. Okay! We did it! Maybe we'll... At some point we'll get through 1 week where we don't have something go wrong in Champ Select. Okay, just make sure it's in the right positions here. Okay. Oh, is it... I thought we were gonna see a Seraphine mid and Nico support. But it was what we expected. But okay, so we do have to wait for the spectator delay to go through. So we can finally go through some introductions and some announcements because we didn't get a chance to do that early on. So who are these people who are playing for our team? I'm glad you asked. So let's take a look at the actual lineup of our League of Legends team. So in the top lane, we're going to have freshman Wade Stevenson, WRSO. At jungle, we have freshman Bryce Heatman, Scrimpo. I'll eventually get that pronounced correctly. In the mid lane, we have Junior Leo Wieder-Zakowski, Miyuki 12345. At ADC, we will have Junior Stephanie Saunders, Radio Boy Kid, and support sophomore Bethany Holstein, Maxime 101. And then, of course, we have our head coach, Derek Games, and our League of Legends coach, Brandon Larson. But all right, a couple of announcements while we are waiting for this. So the big one that I really want to make sure everyone's aware of is that in a couple of weeks is Valentine's Day, and I'm sure that if you have someone special, you got some plans made for it. Well, the college has something special planned for Valentine's Day too, because that is the day that the college was chartered back in 1835. That's right. A very long time ago. So that is going to be our annual day of giving. It's actually going to be spread over 2 days on February 14th and 15th. Now, why is this important for esports? Because we are going to be a part of the Day of Giving celebration. We are going to be hosting what we're calling the Love of Gaming stream. So on Monday from noon to 9 p.m., we will be streaming on our Twitch channel, and we'll have several of our players, some of our coaches. I'll be on here, and we're going to be streaming a whole variety of games. And then we're going to do it again on Tuesday, starting at 9 a.m. and going all the way to 6:35 p.m. And if you do the math correctly, that is 18 hours and 35 minutes. But we're going to be streaming a whole bunch of things. It could be League of Legends stuff. It could be Overwatch, Rainbow Six. We're looking at some party games too, like Mario Party or Mario Kart, Among Us, Jackbox. I don't know. Our coach likes to play Persona 5. We might see some Persona 5. I don't know. But it's going to be a whole variety of stuff. So please be sure to join us for that. We're really excited about it. For more information about all the activities of what's going on for the Day of Giving, please be sure to go to marietta.edu/Day of Giving with the dashes in there. On that day, there'll actually be codes of where you can go to actually give to the college. But I mean, it helps with your support, does help with a variety of things for the college. And of course, you could earmark your gift to help with our esports program as part of that. Of course, we're always looking for players for our esports program, whether you're a high school senior or a Marietta College student. If you are a Marietta College student, we do offer scholarships to be a part of our esports program. Yes, that's right. And we do have several tryout dates. We did have a tryout date today, but we are going to have another one on Saturday, February 19th. That is 2 weeks from today. If you are watching this live, if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, it might be about like a week and a half or so. So if you are a high school senior and you want to try out for a scholarship for our esports program, you need to first fill out our recruitment form, bit.ly/mcrecruit, the QR code, MC Recruit. The QR code is on your screen right now. Apply for admission. You go to marietta.edu/apply to take care of that. And then finally, you can set up schedule your tryout by going to bit.ly/MC Esports tryout. So you do want to make sure you take care of all that in advance, and then we can schedule a particular time. So the tryouts on February 19th will be on our Discord server. So if you sign up, we will reach out to you to see when you're available to join us on Discord. We can watch you play, and hopefully we can say, yeah, we will give you a scholarship to be a part of our esports program. But all right, the lobby is loading up right now, so we will, so as soon as that's taken care of, there it is. So let me get the UI set up here. All right, that looks good. So here we go, folks. Marietta College versus Fort Hays State University. Marietta will be on the blue side. Fort Hays will be on the red side. And we're already seeing some pings coming out. I don't know if that means there's going to be invades or wards or watching for something, but there's some caution pings coming out by Marietta. But it doesn't look like that we should expect any... doesn't look like we're going to see any invades here. Now, I was going to say that the big matchup is going to be in the mid lane. From what we gathered, BGD Maple is Fort Hays' best player. So I think it's really going to come down to who wins that mid lane battle between BGD Maple and Miyuki.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, so let's see where everyone's going to be starting. Looks like Diego's going to be heading over to the red side. And so will Jarvan. So both teams will be starting on with their red buffs.
Brilliant.
Everyone's saving their smites for later. The one thing that's going to be interesting with this matchup in the mid lane is just the fact that Yuki can root the Kassadin, but Kassadin's also going to have like the ability to kind of flash a lot with their ulti. So it'll just be interesting to see how that matchup goes. And we're seeing that Max Boost look, and there's that big hook there being landed by Nautilus. Rainbow King putting a little bit of damage, so just trading some damage back and forth. But it's really going to go about trying to keep that Nautilus in check, trying to keep the roots in place of the slows, poking some damage onto Jinx as well. And a huge, nice root there, a ton of damage, and forcing the flash from the Nautilus. Although Jarvan was looking to gank there, and is going to be engaged but misses, both Radiant Boy Kid and Maxi would have to pop their flash to avoid that. So that's quite the flash trade there. And that's a vision issue. Yeah, Radiant Boy Kid could have used the ward there in the dry brush, but right now they don't have any vision there. They got Fort Haste State does have a couple of wards, but yeah, that is a problem. They could be susceptible for ganks now because the flashes are on cooldown. Trying to get some damage onto Kassadin. Right now, CFs is pretty even in the mid lane, but top and bot lanes are struggling a little bit down. A little bit on CS, and we're seeing that gold differential. Nice little root there by Yuki, trying to get some damage onto the Kassadin. He's just going to walk away, still about half health. We'll pop a potion. See lane's being pushed a little bit in the bottom lane, but giving Radiant Boy Kid a chance to try to catch up with CS, but still very behind. So Jinx being able to push very hard with that. And Yuki's going to try to catch Kassadin there. Gets low, but Jarvan's going to be coming in. Yuki's going to have to flash to dodge. Does get the root onto Jarvan, getting him down to about a third of his health. And Yuki's going to be popping it all and gets first blood. Actually, onto the Jarvan. Maybe looking for a double kill onto Kassadin, who's out of mana. Oh, Trollcat's going to be a little careful. Taking a lot of damage himself and low on mana. Pops a potion to stay alive. Caution things are coming out by Fort Hayes, knowing that Yuki is roaming down. It's going to at least use a control ward down there. And we're seeing some fighting going on in the blue side jungle. Yuki's coming in for a play, tries to go for the root, does not connect, but Jarvan's very low in health. And Shribo's gonna have to retreat, very low in health. Maxi puts in a nice little slow onto the Jinx. We may be seeing a fight over the Cloud Drake? But never mind, they're gonna retreat. And it looks like Kassadin's going to be doing some invading. Using the Rift Walk. If he pops the ult, does not connect. But everyone's invading each other's jungles. And we're not even 10 minutes into this game, everyone. But right now, it is about a 300 gold lead for Fort Hayes States. Almost 400. That first blood kill by Nuki definitely helps, and she's ahead on CS. And we're even seeing that Tripo's ahead on CS too. Nice little route onto the Nautilus. And another route there onto Yuki. Flashes in and gets the kill onto Yuki. That's unfortunate, but yeah, we'll use that flash if he played very aggressively. And that's actually going to increase the gold lead now to about 700, 800 gold with that. Things coming out into the jungle, maybe thinking that anyone could be. In fact, maybe that Jarvan could be there, but he's not. But we do see the Fort Hayes State does have quite a few wards in Marietta's red side jungle. Meanwhile, Marietta does not have a whole lot of wards for them. And we're going to see Jarvan going for that Rift Herald. Triple is going to catch it. Try to get some damage onto him. He's going to have to lance away. But we're starting to see everyone starting to collapse. Trying to catch onto the Mundo. Flashes onto the Mundo. Gonna have to pop his ulti to regain some health. Putting a lot of damage, but here comes... Yeah, there's Kassadin putting a lot of damage, and that's 2 kills already. The big rocket comes out, doesn't connect anyone, and Yuki's gonna have to find a good retreat. But he's gonna keep using that Rip Walk. Takes a turret hit. So Yuki should stay alive, but that is a 2 for 0. Just not very well coordinated in that fight. So this will be a free Rift Herald for Fort Hayes. Meanwhile, bot lane's pushing the tower quite a bit, getting 2 plates already. We see that Kassadin just putting out some more deep wards into Marietta's jungle. But they will at least take out 1. But yeah, vision control is just a huge deal in this game. If you have that many wards in your opponent's jungle, you know exactly where the jungler is and you can act accordingly. And we're seeing has the Rip Walk away, so a great jump there by the Kassadin for dodging that attack, which is unfortunate for Marietta. They needed that kill. Yuki trying to use the ult to catch him, but yeah, just great timing. Jarvan's looking for a bait, but may get caught. And trying to keep that vision under control.
Fancy a treat?
And about almost 12 minutes of the game, and it is about a 2.6 goal difference. So overall going a little bit better for Marietta compared to some of the earlier games this season, but having those two deaths in the top jungle did not help their cause. And we are starting to see that snowball with the CS differentials. It is trying to get control of the Drake pit. No one's actually taken any Drake buffs just yet. Next, we're looking for the root analysis. We're gonna get it. But Florida State will start on that Cloud Drake, and they're gonna have complete control over that, so it's gonna be a free dragon for them. That will expand their gold lead even further. Now we're looking at almost a 3,000 gold difference. They could be using a teleport to get back into lane. Once again, Castle still harassing that jungle.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Rip Carroll being Summit in the mid lane, and a huge charm there by Maxilu. It's gonna be a 1-for-1. Jinx is gonna have to flash away. Is she gonna get away? Because Muki is down there to try to catch, and I think with that passive, that run speed is going to help her get away. Meanwhile, that's going to give Fort Hays State opportunity to take down that first turret in the mid lane. And even get some damage onto that inner tower, unfortunately. Marietta does get the kill, but it's a 1-for-1, and going to take a little bit of damage to the minion in the tower. He's going to retreat. Or will he? Drip goes right there. Vigo's going to try to catch onto him, but he's going to take out that ward instead. See a lot of people pumped up in the top lane. We're going to see that rotation going on. So Jinx and Nautilus are going to the top lane now. So we're going to see Maxbu and Radio Boy Kid rotating up there as well. We may be seeing a collapse on here. Getting the slow onto Nautilus, but not going to do a whole lot. But we even see Crypto right there as well, but he's going to be falling back. But meanwhile, Yuki's in the bot lane by herself. Gonna pop her ulti. flashes out of the Cataclysm. Great play there by Yuki, and even gets the kill with the tower hits. So actually, Jarvan used the Cataclysm to catch Yuki, traps himself, and takes turret hits. And oh my goodness, I think Marietta just barely secured that. Jinx tried to use the rocket to take that, but they're going to pay with their lives. So while Jinx didn't get the Rift, it's going to get a double kill. And they're going to go straight for Scripto, but he's going to say, nah, I'm just going to take that Cassidy. So it's now a 2-for-1. But so we're going to go back to that Yuki play right there. That was just amazing with the Cataclysm going in, flashing out, still taking turret hits, and he had tried to get away, but just accepted his demise. While WSO is going to be kind of whittle away that upper tower. But yeah, about 17.5 minutes in, and it's almost a 4,000 gold lead. But still not over just yet. I've seen multiple times in practice where Marietta was down, and when they get to the late game, they're able to fight back. Infernal Drake is up, and we do see Fort Hays State starting on it, and Marietta knows this. But Cho'Gath's teleport is down, so he's not going to join the fight, so I think this is going to be a free dragon. Not much Marietta can do. They're going to try to catch Cassidy, but he's just going to use his ult to just flash away. Looks like we're going to see Ocean Drakes in the remainder of this map. And Mundo's going to be jumping in, trying to do a bunch of damage to WRSO. And even that knockup isn't going to do any good. And with that, he's going to try to get to his tower, but he's already used his flash. And he's going to end up going down. There's just not much that he can do to respond to that Mundo. Already 202. Got some armor. Got the gloves there to slow down the movement speed. Gets the root onto the Nautilus. Death Charge comes out. And gets the charm, but Caitlyn was just a little overextended and gets punished for it with the hook and Cataclysm combo. And a great route there by Miyuki to slow him down. Sherbo's looking for the picks. That Nautilus is low in health. Gonna try to get some damage. Does take him out. Uses the ulti to do it. But that should get some gold back. But still, we're looking at almost 6,000 gold difference. And we're not even 20 minutes in the game. Marietta gonna have to find the right picks. They only have one tower down too, so if they can, with the new season with those objective bounties, getting a couple of those towers down will help them try to get back into the game. So they gotta find opportunities to get towers. So with Marietta securing that Rift Hill, they're going to use that to push that bot lane. Try to see if they can get that bot tower down. Aston is there to... But they do get a tower and get an objective bounty, so that's going to be some extra gold to help. But we're seeing a super early Baron by Fort Hays State, knowing that Marietta poured 3 of their players into that tower. They're going to go straight for the Baron, but... this is a very gutsy call. And Marietta is there to respond. Death Charge is going to come out onto Max if he gets knocked up. But Florida State is still working on the Baron. Now they're going to start peeling off. Casson is there for the flank. Yuki's going to be there to pop the ulti. Catches a few. But right now it's a 2 for 1, and they're going to take down WSR, so that's a double kill. So that's a 3 for 1. Because the rest of the team was not there to answer. Like, I think Marietta just went too far in without a full team. They do get the shutdown on the Mundo. But there's just nothing that they can do to answer the Baron, other than the Baron itself, because several from Florida State's very low. Shrimko gets the kill, even though Baron did all the damage. And now Shrimko's going to come in, Cataclysm comes out. And Radio Boy is working on that Jinx, but it's going to try to flash away. And Jinx is the only one left alive, so Baron doesn't die. Okay, never mind, there's the Nautilus. But okay. Baron kills. And Shrimko gets the credit for it. It's still about a 5,000 gold difference though, but Baron is still alive. But now the Pioneers are going to face a 7-0-2 Jinx. That can be a problem. They're going to have to be very careful that they got to respect that Jinx and find a way to shut her down quickly. That Ocean Drake is up, and you're maybe seeing a team fight here. Jinx is doing a ton of damage onto the team. He's looking to try to find the root, not gonna get it. And Kogath has to teleport over to respond to Mundo, and that's gonna be an issue because they have these teleport to answer to that, Mundo can teleport into the fight. They're going to try to catch. Yeah, they do catch him and gain down. Florida State does take this dragon, but Marietta's looking to get kills. Jinx does take down one. Yuki's going to take down one. So it's a 3 for 1 right now. But that Jinx is insanely powerful and basically handles the team by herself. And Mundo's going to continue to put pressure into that top lane. Seeing a lot of fighting going on all over the place. Well, they're not necessarily team fightings, and we're seeing pings at the Baron pit again, pointing out that 3 of the Pioneers are down the bottom tower, and Florida State is going to be working on that Baron once again. Baron is going to be rotating up. They need to get there quickly. That Jinx being at 11-0-2 is just melting the Baron. They might not even get there in time. And they will secure the Baron. Spectre Mill's a little locked up here. It should Fix itself pretty. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Marietta does not get there in time, so Jorge State's going to try to get away to tell they can utilize their Baron buff. Meanwhile, Casson is just going to be split pushing in the bot lane. That has to be answered. Using that Baron buff is going to be a huge advantage for them. It does get another objective bounty, so that's going to help widen the gold gap a little. Well, not widen, but help reduce the gold gap. Sorry, but it is still almost an 8,000 gold difference. 26.5 minutes in this game. Marietta's going to have to find a way to get some picks, but that Jinx is going to be super powerful. Pushing through that mid tower and probably gonna work on that inhibitor. The charm catches two, and that's gonna be Mary's opportunity to go in. They're going straight in, popping a bunch of ults. But one will fall, but Jinx is just doing a ton of damage. Marietta's not doing anything for the Jinx, so it is an ace. And Fort Hays State will secure the first round with the Jinx going 14-0-3. All right, so give us a second here as we get the lobby here set up for the next game here. So let me get the code and everything so I can get back into the lobby. Let's see here. All right, I'm in the lobby. Give me 1 second here as we just make sure the team's ready and all, and then we should have game 2 very soon. So I don't even think we're gonna go to a break just yet. All right. The ready checks are coming in. So I better make sure I have everything ready here. Looks like Marietta is going to stick with the blue side here. And give me 1 second here. I don't know why that does that sometimes. Because it shouldn't.
Ah, come on. What's the worst that could
I
happen?
remember, how did I fix this before? It was something I did here. I think I just reset the capture, so... Alright, can't set the... Let's do this real quick. Let's flip the Discord and... There we go. I don't know why it does that. There, Marietta instant banned that Jinx,
Playtime over.
which makes sense because just how strong that Jinx was. We're gonna see the R being banned. Let's see what Marietta decides to
If
ban.
I want your opinion, I'll
You're
beat
gonna
it
stick
out
with the
of you.
Vi ban.
Ignorant fool.
Okay, we're gonna see that Diana being banned.
Inferior constructs.
Here's the Victor. So that's gonna leave the Braum up. So we'll see if Fort Hayes decides to go with the Braum and this time around, now that it's gonna be available.
No spark between us anyway.
And I should not be surprised by that ban. Just relatively new, can be very powerful. Mary's gonna go with that Seraphine again. Went very well last time. So that makes sense to pick the Seraphine when it's available. And they're going to see that first pick go into the Kassadin, so they want that Kassadin in the mid lane. But it looks like they're going to be sticking with that Nautilus at support instead of the Braum. I think they felt pretty good about the Nautilus pick. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Fort Hayes stuck with the same composition. It's just a different ADC instead of Jinx. I could see that. And they're going to go straight with the Caitlyn, not knowing what they're going to go up against, but Radio Boat Kid feels very comfortable with that. And actually, Mario's like, you know what? We're going to prevent you from taking Mundo by taking Mundo ourselves. So, alright. Very interesting choice. I'm stoked about it, as someone who loves playing Mundo. That's Dr. Mundo to you, though. But we are going to see that Jax being picked, so that's going to be their answer to the Mundo. Action's going to be banned again. I just realized I see what they did there with that name.
Eventually.
Of course. They're going to take out the Jhin. They know that Salty Luck does have a pretty high win rate on the Jhin, so it makes sense to take him out. They're going to take... Fort Hayes is going to take out the Viego. They did not like Scrimpo being on that.
Dares defy my
But they're going
will?
to take away the Jarvan too. So this is going to open up some interesting possibilities here. So what will we do? So we're going to go with looks like Ezreal in the bot lane. Never mind. Actually, going to go with this Fortune. No, never mind. Okay, it's the Ezreal. And we're going to see a Lilia. Now, I've seen Lilia in jungle. I've seen Lilia in mid. So let's see what they go with here. If they pick like an Echo, oh, that would be so interesting. The mind games with Echo, because you don't know what. It's going to be Tristana. Okay, so it's pretty obvious it's going to be Lilia jungle with Tristana mid. So yeah, a little bit of mobility to go up against the cast now. Actually, I like that. I like that pick. So I think all that's left is the jungle, which is going to be that Rek'Sai that was banned in the last game. Okay, now we're just pretty much waiting for the delay and all that. All right, so we gotta wait 3 minutes for the Spectre delay to finish up. So while we're waiting for that, we'll go over a couple of announcements. So first, we're always looking for players for our esports program, whether you're a Marietta College student or if you're a high school student. We have a variety of titles, so not only League of Legends and Rainbow Six from what you saw earlier, but we also have Fortnite. We got that back up and running. We had Hearthstone for a while, hoping to revive that again soon. Overwatch, Rocket League. There's been some talk about trying to get Super Smash Bros. Up, hopefully this time. And we do have some students coming in for Valorant, so I think next year is going to be very exciting for our program. I mean, we have a great dedicated facility here on campus. We've have several coaches, and we're looking to expand that even further. Lots of things available, and if you are a high school senior, we do have scholarships available. So if you're interested, please be sure to fill out our recruitment form at bit.ly/mcrecruit. So speaking of those scholarships, if you are interested in trying out for one of those scholarships, our next tryouts will be on Saturday, February 19th. I know it says here on the screen February 5th. That was today. Or if you're on YouTube, that was several days ago. But we will have one on February 19th. So you can fill out our recruitment form. Once again, apply for admission. And of course, apply for or schedule a tryout at bit.ly/mcesport tryout. The QR codes are up on your screen. So screenshot it, save it, and then you get your phones out and you can schedule your tryout. That way we can see what you can do and say, yes, we want to give you some money to come to Marietta College and play on one of our esports teams. But the big announcement we have is our Love of Gaming stream marathon, which will happen on Monday, February 14th and Tuesday, February 15th. This is part of Marietta College's Day of Giving, which is a celebration of the fact that Marietta College was chartered on February 14th, 1835. And hold on, let me get that back there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that faded there for a second. But yeah, as part of the Day of Giving, which is where we seek for your generosity and your support to help with a variety of programs, including esports. So as part of that, we're getting some of our players and coaches together, and we will be streaming for 18 hours and 35 minutes. That's right, folks. So on Monday, we'll be streaming from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. And on that Tuesday, we'll be going from 9 a.m. to 6:35 p.m. So you definitely want to check that out. We will be streaming a variety of games. It could be League of Legends. It may be Rainbow Six, a little bit of Overwatch, maybe some Pokemon, maybe some Mario Party or Mario Kart. maybe some Among Us. It could be some Jackbox streams. It could be a whole variety of stuff. We're still working out the details of exactly what we will be streaming, but you can definitely check that out on that Monday and Tuesday. I'm really stoked about it. Our players are really excited about it. It's a great way to expose our program to a whole bunch of people who don't even know much about esports. So mark this on your calendars. For more information about the Day of Giving, you can go to marietta.edu/day-of-giving. And once it comes February 14th, the actual link on where you can go to give will be provided. But okay, so we have game here, and I gotta check my audio because I'm not hearing anything. Probably because I have it muted. That'd be why. There. So let's get into the game here. So Marietta College versus Fort Hays State. Once again, Marietta is going to be on the blue side. Fort Hays will be on the red side. So we'll see if anything interesting happens in this first couple of minutes. Doesn't look like we're going to see any invades.
A lot of good mages out there. None of them are this. Ha! You belong in a museum.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And there is a pause. Let's see what's going on here. Give me a second. Looks like Fort Hays State's having some ping issues, so we're gonna try to get that straightened out real quick. It's on Fort Hays' side. So just hang tight for a second as hopefully this gets resolved soon. Well, let me just pull up the chat to see if they're ready. Everyone's just saying it's fine. They're just gonna wait for everyone to say that they are good. Trying to really figure it out why it's not saving, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll have it resolved very soon here. While we're waiting, this is a great opportunity to go ahead and follow our social media channels for all the latest updates. So you can go to our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, although we haven't done much with TikTok yet, or even on Twitch here. You can hit that follow button, all at Marietta Esports. You can even go to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Marietta Esports. We recently were able to get our own custom URL because people like you have followed and subscribed to our channel. And it looks like we're good to go. Still go hit that follow and subscribe buttons. But looks like the ping issues have been resolved. Getting a little bit of FPS lag here myself. So it should fix itself soon. Maybe. Not so sure what's going on here. Okay, there we go. All right, we're good. We're good. Just slightly panicking over here. It's like, what's going on?
You belong in a museum.
We're seeing a little bit of trading going on in that mid lane. And Yuki using that Tristan to get some bombs and get some damage onto the cast and force him away a little bit, but has her own ways to get out in case Caston decides to flash in. So focus some damage itself. that's a whole lot. I mean, you are seeing some CS differentials in the top and bottom lanes. Nothing substantial, nothing to worry about just yet. But WSO is a little low on health. Gonna have to be careful and respect that Jax. We're gonna see a huge hook come in. Violence has to force the flash, but Ezra is still able to get the first blood. Lunar has to flash away, respecting the Jax there. So a little bit of a gank attempt there by Shrimko. Gonna be leaping in, putting a lot of damage, forcing the flash away from the Kassadin. If anything, getting the flash does help in that mid lane, and it's gonna give Yuki a chance to get a little bit more farm. Caution pinks are coming out. Given that Lilia is nearby, so the lane's not really pushed out very far. So not really an opportunity for a gank attempt in the bot lane anyway. So Yuki's roaming up into the top lane. Or at least, I thought maybe putting down some vision, but it doesn't look like it. Or at least maybe clearing something. So actually CS in the top lane is a lot even now. So that's definitely going to help Marietta. But bot lane CS is a little concerning, but we'll see. Taking a bit of damage. At half health does leap away though, knowing that Kassadin does have his ulti ready, so it could flashing at any time. But Lily is looking for the sleep, get some damage onto that Nautilus, and does get taken down. So that does even things up. It's still about a 1,100 gold difference, but every kill does help. Is out of mana though, so that is going to be a little bit of a concern. So hopefully he can just push this lane and then back off, because there's not a whole lot that Maximum can do without any mana. So yeah, they will back off. Meanwhile, Yuki's going to be teleporting into the mid lane. We'll get back in there and catch up a little part of the Kassadin's been able to do while pushing that lane. Caution pings are coming out. They know where Strippo is. So trying to put down some deep vision. The Rek'Sai is trying to kind of maneuver around. They're going to just take out the tunnels. So maybe looking to get some damage onto the Rek'Sai, but not going to continue to stay hiding in that brush, but there's just a lot of pinging going on there. side, just hovering around the Rip Herald. And right now, there's nowhere nearby, so this is going to be a free Rip Herald. Meanwhile, Mary's going to take the Infernal Drake. I think they're just going to trade objectives here. And that was close. Salty Luck popping the ulti to try to snag the objective. They tried to do that with the Jinx on the Baron last game, but does not get it. So Marietta will secure that Infernal Drake. That extra damage boost is going to be helpful in the team fights. Luna's had to pop the ulti to regen health and get out. That is going to make him a little bit vulnerable for a bit, but I think he'll be okay. But we are seeing that gold lead expanding. About 9.5 minutes, and we're seeing about a 2,000 gold difference. And with that Rift Herald, they're going to try to, I don't know which one they're using it yet, but try to see if they can get the first tower with it. And they're going to get the root onto the Ezreal, but Caitlyn is going to have to flash away, but Triple is there as well. Going to try to catch the Nautilus. Going to get rooted, but will get out and hook through. And the Ezreal ulti does catch Maxibu, taking too much passive damage. But meanwhile, Yuki is down there looking for an engage. Leaps in, but not going to connect anyone. But the sleep is going to catch with the Ezreal. Does use his little mini flash. Hook lands onto Yuki, gets exhausted. See, Ace on home comes out, and actually Ezreal takes the hit to survive. So a lot of ults and flashes were used, but just not able to get any kills. Buying up for about 11 minutes, and the gold is expanding even further. We're looking at almost 4,000, and that's mainly because of that one kill and the CS differentials. We're seeing in all three lanes that Fort Hays State is ahead in the CS. And I think that's going to play a bigger role. As they get more items, it's going to be easier for them to get those last hits and use that to try to snowball the game. Marietta's doing better position-wise and taking objectives. So we are seeing improvements with the team. It's just, can they get the goal that they need to try to stay in this? Rift Herald is going to be used in that mid lane to try to open up the map for them. That's going to give them a lot of possibilities if they can get this tower down. And that charge is going to put a lot of damage on there. Marietta needs to try to finish it up. But we're going to see that Shrimpro is going to have to flash away. Dodges the ulti. And even Nautilus pops the flash. I don't think that was necessary. But that tower is just barely hanging on by a thread. And Ezreal is going to be looking to finish it up and does get that first turret, expanding their gold even further. Now we're going to start seeing everyone rotate. Looks like Ezreal and Nautilus are going to be heading towards the mid lane to try to push that. Meanwhile, mid lane's rotating to the bot lane. Ocean Drake's going to be up in about 45 seconds. So there it is, trying to get in position to make that play. Teleports are available for both top laners, so we could see them teleport in if there is a team fight that happens. We're already starting to see some more loot boards being placed in Marietta's jungle. Nautilus gets hooked again. The Charm comes out, uses his own hook to get away. Ace in the hole is going to come out. And Ezreal will take the hit to stay alive, to keep Nautilus alive. So great setup there by Maxi Boot. But now we're going to see Mundo's going to be rotating. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I thought Mundo was using teleport. But it is Miyuki that's using teleport to get back into lane.
Turret plating will fall soon.
And the Ocean Drake is up and everyone's getting the position. I think we're going to see a team fight here soon. Yuki already taking some damage from Ezreal. But this is going to be a tough fight. It's a 6,000 gold difference in Fort Hayes' favor. And they're going to start up that Drake. And I don't think there's much more they can do about it. So they're going to say, you know what? We're just going to take the Rift Herald if you're going to take Dragon. Almost kind of like the opposite of what happened before. Where Fort Hayes took the Rift Herald. Actually, no, the Rift Herald's not up yet. They're just going to go straight for top lane. Interesting choice on this call, but they want to take this Jax. And they do get him rooted and stunned and slowed and has to flash and gets taken down. And Mundo's going to be teleporting into the bottom lane to try to put some little bit of a defense there. But yeah, that's going to help secure this Rift Herald that just spawned. But they don't see the ward there, so Fort Hayes knows that Mary is good, but I don't think they're going to take it. Ezreal might try to use the ulti to line it up and take it from them. But they do claim that Rift Herald, but Mundo's there by himself. Tower's down, so he's by himself. Has to flash. Gonna pop the ulti as well. Depth charge can come out. No. Meanwhile, Marietta's gonna use it. They push into Rift Herald to try to get their first tower of the game. You see Ezreal and Jax are there to contest. There goes Shelly putting in a good amount of damage onto that tower. And Marietta should be able to secure this. The Charm comes out, doesn't connect. But Marietta will get the bounty, and they're gonna have to fall back.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So that does help. It does reduce the gold gap to about 5,000. That's still a good amount at 16 minutes into the game, but every little bit helps. If Marietta can get more objectives, if they can get some kills, if they can find opportunities to farm some CS, then they're going to be in good shape. Ezreal does try to catch Yuki there, does not with the ulti. And actually, Fort Hayes is going to be taken away from Marietta's jungle. Jax is going there, taking the blue buff, taking Grom. But they're trying to take complete control. We even got to see a deep ward in Marietta's red jungle there with that control ward. And that is one thing that Fort Hayes has done very well. It's just the deep vision, knowing where Tito's going to be at any time so they can plan accordingly. See everyone kind of converging to the mid except for Mundo and Cassidy, still fighting a little bit in the bot lane. And Rek'Sai is looking for an opportunity to catch Shuriko. Ezreal pops the ulti, connects with 3. Shuriko has to be careful, very low health. Hook comes out, flashes in for Rek'Sai, gets 1, gets 2. And Jax gets the 3rd. That's a 3-for-1 in Fort Hays State's favor. Maximus is the only one that's left, and it's going to be hard to solo that as a Seraphine. Gonna have to concede the tower. Gets hooked. Death Charge comes out, uses the charm, but going to end up falling herself. Nautilus gets very low in health, but still very tanky. So they get 4 kills plus a tower. And the game just now opens up very wide for Fort Hays State, being up by almost about 8,500 gold. Rek'Sai is going to get caught, but going to use the tunnels to get away. Mountain Drake is spawning, and we see another fight here. Mostly everyone's, well, Marietta still has 2 ultis down. Meanwhile, Fort Hays has pretty much, now they do have all their ults available. But Cassidy does not have teleport, so this could be a fighting woman. Marietta is going to actually start this Mountain Drake. And Fort Hays State is going to let it go. There's just not much they can do about it. That was close again. Ezreal once again using the ulti to try to steal the Drake. Doesn't get it though.
Team has slain the dragon.
There's just a little bit more gold to eat and another Drake buff, which can help with those objectives. So we're looking for the root, doesn't get it. Once again, still harassing the jungle. Having to use tunnels to get away. He's gonna be slept. Gonna take a nap, a permanent nap. Oh, a 30-second nap actually. But that shutdown gold will go to Marietta. Once again, every little bit helps. Gotta find the picks, gotta find the objectives. And we're gonna see Marietta getting caught. Naxibu is gonna go down to Ezreal. About 21.5 minutes in the game, and Marietta is still, it's about an 8,000 gold difference, so pretty substantial. But if Marietta could find the picks, and we may see some opportunities. Marietta is a very late game team. They always seem to be down, like a lot of practices, they're down early in the game, but they find the picks, they find the kills, and they work their way back into it. So this is not over yet by any means. So I think the next thing is Marietta just needs to find towers. They only have 1 outer tower down. Meanwhile, Fort Hays has all 3 outer towers down and the mid-inner tower. So they need to find a way to get those towers to be able to get that gold. That's free gold, it's just kind of standing around. They're going to try to catch the Jax. Has to use the flash to avoid the root. Marietta can keep pushing them away. I see a lot of fighting going on there. Has to use the stopwatch to stay alive, but it's not going to be enough. Flash is in and says, we're not worried about those turret hits. And Cassidy will get the kill. And with Lily being down, that is going to be Fort Hays' opportunity to go for the Baron. And I don't think there's much Marietta can do to answer that. Marietta is actually going to be looking for that Cassidy instead. with that Baron buff, they're going to be keep pushing. A lot of wards in Marietta's blue jungle. I mean, they have, like, there is so much vision there, like, I don't even see any fog of war.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Cassie's gonna be moving in, just taking tower hits like a raid boss. Gonna be jumping in. He's just not taking a lot of damage. He's definitely built some more defensive items. You know, I stand correct. Yeah, he takes down Seraphine. But yeah, he's just not taking any damage. Yeah, definitely going up with some armor. And if you look at the itemization here, yeah, going for that armor. More armor. Ends up taking 2 down by himself. Gets a double kill. Definitely an unofficial triple kill. Looking to try to take down Mundo. Has to flash away. But definitely recognizing the double AD from the Tristana and Caitlyn. And using that to be able to do damage to the carries. Meanwhile, all that's going on for Hayes is able to take down the Mountain Drake. Also having that Baron buff. And that gold is now expanded to over almost 12,500 gold, 25 minutes in. It's looking more and more difficult for Marietta to find a way to get back into this.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Trying to get the root onto the Nautilus. Takes about a quarter of health. It does get the catch onto Caitlyn. Death Charge comes out to knock her up. Still alive though. Ezreal ult comes out. But Nautilus does fall, so it's 1 down. But in a 1-for-1 trade with the top laners, so it's a 2-for-1 in Marietta's favor. And they're looking for more. Trying to see if they can catch the Ezreal. But they gotta be careful. Cass does flash away, gets stuck. But Cassidy flanks from behind. It's another 1-for-1 trade, but the shutdown goes out, but Cassidy's gonna get the kill. So now it's a 3-for-3. And we see Cassidy and Rek'Sai gonna be rotating around. Oh, never mind. Cassidy's gonna be backing. But Marietta gets the stop. But with that inhibitor down, that's still going to be Super Minions pushing that mid lane, putting that pressure on the Pioneers, so they're going to have to find some way to push back. Fortes is going to be clearing out the jungle, just trying to get as much CS as possible. The one advantage Marietta has with the minions getting to the base is they can use it to farm up. I have seen games where teams just kind of have to farm in their base, get a bunch of CS, and use that to come back to win. But yeah, Fortes is just doing everything they can to deny jungle for the team. It looks like everyone's going to be rotating around the blue jungle. They're going to be looking for an opening, see if they can catch anyone out of position. See that fighting going on in the bottom. And turret goes down, and Mundo pops the ult, but it's not going to be enough to survive the Kassadin. Yuki's already very low in health, and the ulti from Ezreal will finish her off. So this is going to be Fort Hayes' opportunity to try to finish this.
Blue team's turret has been
Taking down the turrets, taking down inhibitors. But they're not going to finish it just yet. They get the inhibitors down, but this may be an opportunity to try to finish things up. Baron is up, so they're probably just clear out the inhibitors, let the super minions deal the pressure, and they're going to go straight for Baron, and there's not a whole lot Marietta can do, because all that's left are the 2 Nexus towers. So with that being exposed, Marietta just has to kind of hang back. Although, looks like Marietta maybe trying to go for a Mountain Drake real quickly. While the lanes have been pushed. But now super minions are starting, especially in the mid lane, heading towards the base. Maximus is going to head back to try to hold those off. But this will be a free Baron for Fort Hayes, so they're going to try to use that to finish the game. The Mountain Drake is secured by Marietta, but they have to back out because Fort Hayes is beelining it for the base.
slightly drowned.
Fort Hayes is getting kill after kill, getting already 2 down. And they're going to go straight for the towers and use that Baron buff with the super minions to end the game. They're just pushing Marietta back onto their fountain. Yeah, going. Yeah, a little bit of BM there with the ace, but not much can be done about that. But okay, so with that, the Pioneers will fall to Fort Hayes State, 0-2. But overall, there is improvement. They are lasting longer. Just have to clean up some stuff with mechanics, decision making, but the progress is being made. So with that, thank you all for watching. For all the latest updates with what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us here on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all at Marietta Esports. Our next match will be on Wednesday, February, what is that? The 9th, February 9th at 6 o'clock, as our Rainbow Six team will be going up against Defiance College. So thank you all once again for watching.